Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night, and the beer we're going for tonight hails from Sainsbury's. It's from BB&O. It's this one. It is a number 10 Mocha Porter, and simple artwork on the can, but let's be honest, they always have been. But yeah, this one's a 6.5% Mocha Porter. It's brewed in Greenwich, and it says it's unfiltered, unfined, unpasteurised, and to drink it fresh. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It tells you to expect coffee and chocolate flavours. It's going to be smooth, dark, and roasted. And it goes on to say, the perfect blend of roasted malt, coffee beans, and cacao nibs. This Mocha Porter is elegant and smooth. Deep cocoa notes are complemented by roasted character from the malts and the fresh coffee notes from our pressurised cold steep coffee infusion. And yeah, like I say, I picked this one up in Sainsbury's. It's $3.50 a can, or if you buy 4, you only pay for 3. So yeah, let's see how good it is, shall we? Let's get it out into a glass and see. So it's a time of year for dark beer. So that's why we're having this one tonight. We're going to pour into my Tiny Rebel birthday glass. The pour is nice and dark. Good. It's a good start. I'm not going to go nuts. That'll do. So we've got monstrous head on the pour, but the beer is dark as it comes. I'm holding it up to the light. There is nothing coming through that. No hint. Tiny hint of mahogany right at the fringes, but that's it. That's as dark as days. Well, and that head, lovely tan head on that. Look at it, beautiful, nice and compact, voluminous, lots of it. It looks great. Let's have a whiff. Does it smell like it should? Yes, simply put, you get a nice roasted malt. You get the fresh coffee, and by fresh, I mean like the fresh coffee beans. It's got a greenness to it. Chocolate is more towards the darker, bitter side, and it smells. There is an element of booze on the nose, which is nice, and it looks like it's going to have a good body to it. The roll in the glass is quite solid. It comes to a stop pretty quickly, so that bodes well. I like the look. I like the smell. Will I like the taste? Let's find out. Cheers. Body on that is superb. Medium heavy, silky smooth in the mouth. It's like drinking chocolate milk in that sense. And the flavours, it's roasted. Nice bitter coffee. Not too much. It's done just right. The chocolate is smooth. It balances out really quite well. It could have gone badly wrong, but it hasn't. I like that there is that like I say, that greenness, that really fresh coffee bean thing going on, and all round, that's a welcoming wintry drink. Lovely. For the finish on this one, with it being a Mocha Porter, I was hoping for that roasted malt, but I was hoping for that chocolate just to do its thing. But this one is more bitter on the finish. The chocolate is kind of fading out towards the back end, leaving more of the roasted malt and the coffee to finish things off with. That is not a bad beer at all. So we're going to look at some points. But before I tell you my points, we're going to go to the Abe Memoir of Untapped, which says there have been 312 check-ins, 2 from people I know, 3.64 average, which is pretty damn decent, and 3.6 across the 2 people I know. Yeah. That is not a bad beer at all. What do I think of it, though? Well, we're going to top it off, but before we do, that's my scoreboard of joy. Looks, aroma, body, taste and finish, with some possible bonuses if it does well enough. And yeah, so top it off just to revisit the pour and how it looks. It looks incredible. It's dark. I mean, it's as dark as they come. There is no getting away from that. That is as dark, if not darker, than many stouts I've had. Just one more reminder, up close. Beautiful, dark, deep beer. Beautiful head on it. Nothing at all coming through at the fringes apart from just the tiniest gnat's whisker of mahogany. It's getting a full point for the looks. The aroma, like I say, coffee. Plenty of coffee. That greenness to it. The chocolate being smooth and on the darker side. I would like more chocolate though. It is quite coffee forward, and I know it's a mocha, but with a mocha I fully expect and want a bit more chocolate. Maybe on the sweeter side as well, towards the milk chocolate side. That said, I like what I smell very much, but I'm going to give it the 0.75. The body, superb, medium heavy and silky smooth, like I say, chocolate milk in the mouth. Carbonation is delicate, grand. It's having a point. Taste, again, it's dominated by the coffee. The chocolate is darker. It's not as strong as I was hoping for from the chocolate, though. That said, it's pleasant. And you've got that greenness like I talk about. But again, I want more chocolate. More chocolate, please. It needs more chocolate. Quite a bit more chocolate. So I'm going to give it the 0.5. And the finish, again, it's lacking on the chocolate. I know it's the darker side, but I would hope this would have been a little bit sweeter. Just a bit. But that said, I like the dark finish. I like the bitter finish. So I'm going to give it the 0.75. Which means that the Mocha Porter by Brew By Numbers has got 1, 2, 3.5, 4 out of 5 from me. Which means it can't have the full bonus. But would I buy it again? That's a good question. Like I say, I'm hoping for more chocolate from it, but obviously it's not there. And I know there are other Mocha Porters out there, or chocolate porters, or call them what you will. Porters with chocolate in them. They have more. And I would say on that basis, I'm going to hedge my bets. I'm going to give it a question mark as a maybe. Value for money, £3.50 a can. If you like them more bitter, absolutely it's going to be value for money. That's like I said, I cannot fault the body. It's a really, really well executed body. The flavour, if I'm in the mood for something darker and more bitter, would fit that bill. Again, I'm going to say the maybe on that one. Because, like I say, there's things I like about it. There's things that I wish were different. And, yeah, just, it's a good beer, but it just needs elevating a little bit. So, as I say, the Brew By Numbers Mocha Porter's got 4 out of 5 with a possible bonus on buy it again and value for money. There we go. A decent beer. Could be better. Could be worse. Glad I tried it because I like my coffee and I like a porter. And yeah, it's going to go down well on this cold October night. We're going to leave it there and say, that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.